Wait. If what's the hold on, Gabo? If you streamed in the past, like you did a stream in the past, right? Would that mean that the past tense is strum?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Okay, I'm about to say if I just aced, goddamn, I can't ace.
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I'm willing to bet that the past tense of stream is strum.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are
By the way, I just
wide
clutched.
receivers, but they're still big people.
Well, while you were like talking to me, I was in the middle of clutching.
What? I have smart brain power, okay?
Because everything was right.
The past tense of stream is strum.
So even though he caught it,
Prove me wrong. I dare you.
It leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real
you know
excited
why I
when I saw those
clutched?
lateral type runs.
Because I was talking.
No, there's 2 reasons. 1, you were talking to me. And 2, because I have the knob each on me.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin
Cool.
with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the
I almost
football as
potatoed
we
on
begin
it.
quarter number 2.
Close.
They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
I tripped.
To throw is Newton.
I didn't trip that time.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop.
Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders. He's overpowered. I don't fucking care.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. And you look at the numbers, not only has he not caught a pass, they haven't targeted him yet, and we're coming up toward halftime.
And you remember our meeting with the coach beforehand? What did he tell us about him? I write his number on my play sheet, and I circle it in bold type, because I want to make sure he gets the ball and often. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Finding some room at midfield. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down.
Tyler Boyd is a meme. Tyler Boyd is a meme. Tyler Boyd is a meme. Tyler Boyd is a meme.
Where your exit points are going to be.
Oh my god.
This play was flushed to his left. Still
Why?
on the run.
Michael Vick is a bigger meme.
Football for a nice 1st down.
And he works it past
Dog
the 30,
game.
almost to the 25. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Imagine.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half.
Do I need to?
So
Do I need to show them the power of
field goal range?
Michael Vick?
Here's Michael Vick. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Shannon Sharp, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick.
Fuck you.
Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Gold is able to put it through. 1st half in the book. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Give me ball again. Very good.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Madden Elite's off.
Sorry, I'm singing.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Double spin move dab.
We've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Vic now from the 50. And this is incomplete.
Did Michael Vick just fucking drop the ball?
They've had good coverage throughout this one.
My fucking QB just dropped the ball. Not even fucking bothering to throw it with any force.
Why did Vigil look down?
Now Vic stripped. He lost the football.
Oh, I'm fucking this guy up.
He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
Wow.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
But they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Newton on 3rd down. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. Now Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Newton. Funchess with a catch over the middle.
One of these times, Newton, you're going to throw to the wrong place, boy.
At the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Hello, Josh.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
You can't do this forever, Newton.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Come here.
Throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Now the pressure's on him.
Into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there.
You're going to miss one of these, Newton.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple
I'm going to taste you.
Now it's Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come here, Newton.
Now it's Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now.
Come here, Newton. I want some yummy food. Yes!
I threw it. Take him down for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton.
Oh, get that out of here! What a jump!
Oh my God, how did we lose that?
How about the
How did we
execution of
lose
that
that?
defense right there?
I shouldn't have
Absolutely
died.
locked up
I should
tight.
not have
He was trying
died.
to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he
Mechjunk-ie
needed to make a
should've.
play, right?
Yeah, exactly
He
right.
was pissed
Third
off, so
down,
he's
you got to try and find
sausage.
something. There's nothing available there for him.
They went backwards 5
I'm
yards
literally
there on
back on
third
this
down to bring up fourth. Even after the penalty, trailing in the fourth, they've still got to go. It's 4th and goal. Here's Newton, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer,
Worth it.
the pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
Moneybag.
Why did she say hi,
Money
Josh?
bag.
Oh, because he's watching your stream.
Moneybag. Yes.
Okay. I'm about to say because I thought you joined the party.
Negative.
Josh, get on, you nerd.
He's in Benton. He can't.
Oh, okay. He's gay.
That is exactly why he's watching my stream. Dab. Dab. Oh, fucking deal. Thank you. Take that. That was cheap. There we go. I gotta go check the sets.
Don't think I didn't see you on that drone lesion. Are you retarded?
There it is. Mechjunk-ie's all the way down here to Ravens, Eric Weddle. I need 3 more, so that's 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's I need 5 more sidekicks. That's fine.
Oh my god, they traded. Don't think you can get me with that legion, you nerd.
Josh, you are a wiener.
Everyone, to another edition of the
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go.
I love it when it lands right there. Yes.
At the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. carry now for Alex Collins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive
I forget that they have Lamar Jackson as their QB. Lamar Jackson's actually a really good QB.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And a guy that knows
You should see his card in Madden 20. It's ridiculous. Like, we're talking like 99 overall card. And he's a rookie too, so.
Almost like a lion's mane for him, right? Try to keep a lion away from what a lion wants to get. That was Kevin Green, trying to block him when he was trying to accumulate quarterbacks and guys with the football.
Now let's go!
They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones.
This ain't going to be good.
First quarter, first drive, first interception.
Fucking hell. Really? How did they have full coverage on? So they had full coverage on everyone, and they were blitzing me.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those
what do you mean?
They love when those short
this is a fucking joke.
Wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football.
I didn't even touch the kicker. Wow, obviously.
Right away, we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
hey, let's go.
And they can get out of bounds. Okay then, I get it.
You did it. I had to.
I understand now. Let's do it then. Let's.
Oh baby, triple.
Back to it after the pick six. Vic. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And they work this well upfield across the 45. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
I think it's right.
Vic to throw it. Dancing to his left.
I shall be back.
So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Spin it. And now look at this. Big game.
Wow. Fucking bullshit.
The psychology of the game never ceases
that
to
pisses
amaze
me off so much.
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running.
There was a fumble!
And we just saw another one.
What?
Optimistic by the defense. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, wow. Okay, then.
Like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Drops it underneath to Dixon. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field.
What? Oh my god. This is a fucking joke.
You know, make someone miss in the open field. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the deep pressure.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, kid.
Down hard, flat on his back. Chandler Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
3 down. Set. Blue, line it.
On third down, this is Collins. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Buying time to his left. Room to run past midfield. He completes it to Boyd. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And did he have enough?
Wow.
He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So
My kicker's the best thing in the world, dude.
It's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it. But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
This is bullshit.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem.
Give me the
Let's
fucking
do it.
ball right now.
I might get that one.
So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, a nice spin. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. They're close.
Who's
Close
Jaden?
game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Normally, we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week.
What the
Maybe
fuck do I have to
here
do to
and
win
there,
this
a little
shit?
bit better blocking,
Really,
and
this
now
is
we're
fucking
establishing the
it's
running
a
game.
joke, dude.
On 2nd down, Vick again. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all set.
It could be going better, but this game is just giving them picks every single second, and it's just a 78 overall team to my 90.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
I have to get this past the...
Let's go. 20. Alpha.
Here's Vick. Forced out to his left.
Thank God Vick is good.
Take off, and the result is a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off. Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs.
And this will be a touchdown as his guys are in for 6. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And now here come the Ravens. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
they practice
don't
it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Back to throw. A dump off for Dixon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Green 39. Green 39.
He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And now
Do they ever drop the ball, or is it just impossible? Because apparently I can fumble 900 times per game, but these guys are just...
Back to throw.
How many times?
And he gets it down to the 32.
It's like the 50th hit stick that I've done.
And that'll make this a second down. And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. Here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On third down, it's Collins, and the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
God damn it, kid.
Absolutely perfect. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Thank God I won that.
So in the past, we had sudden death.
I get to receive, which means I think I win.
No longer.
As long as I don't somehow get an they don't get an interception, or somehow they don't fumble me. If I can keep the ball, I win this, I think.
And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And here's the Ravens defense as they head back out there now. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know, from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down.
Oh, you're wide open.
Touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Shinobi for a long time.
So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hook up right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime. So many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, funny. That might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Vic on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have it.
Oh my God.
That's often the difference in winning and losing.
How?
Those types of plays that can knock a defense off
I love
balance,
it when their entire team can cover mine, yet still blitz me.
That was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelm. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Here's Michael Vick.
Yes!
It's a touchdown. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you.
But yeah, the new update for Battlefield 5 definitely saved it. New update for Battlefield 5 is amazing.
It's a nice execution. It's funny.
Let's see here. Well, he's the cheapest, I guess, so thanks.
My teammate's toxic, but that was a great execution. It's the one where he like hits off their head and then shoves his hammer into their head.
Yeah.
It's like
I wanted to check something. Store packs. Ooh. Oh, 5 more games and I can upgrade Shannon Sharp. 5 more wins, that is. Okay then. That works for me.
ooh, I might have to go someone else here. Who counters the Armageddon?
I don't know.
Should I just go like Sen?
Maybe.
Cause I played the other guy on the other team.
Well, his light attacks, his light attacks are really fast, so it's good to have hyper armor. Someone like Kensei might actually be good.
Well, my teammate took Kensei.
Yeah. Kensei's a good choice.
You know what? I'm gonna just go Hito.
Hito's also a good choice because hyper armor.
I'm just gonna go Hito.
Out hyper armor him.
Oh, I have to do is parry, and then he's dead. A Warden and a Yorm. And then I have a Kensei and a Hito. And my Kensei is rep 7 on Kensei. And then the guy on the other team is rep 7.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan
Yorm.
He's fighting Yorm, Josh.
You should be able to hear me.
The veteran kicker Robbie Gold set to get us started. And here we go.
He might not have heard you completely that well.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Like, I'm sure he can probably hear you, but...
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Money bag, money bag, money bag.
And now the offense getting set.
Of course.
1st and 10.
Indeed. Indeed, money bag.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowe.
Whoa!
Get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
He's fighting Yorm again, or Josh.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Anunwa that time, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
What was that?
Picked off by LT.
Oh my God.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that.
I miss...
Okay, yeah. I forgot about that.
I missed my sack, which made him throw, which I blocked, which hit it up into the air, which I also caught with another player.
Well, tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do. In this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So here's Vic following.
I think I might be getting blitzed.
Chased out left. Throw left side complete to Sharp. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's the first time we get a look at the 2011 Hall of Fame inductee and 3-time Super Bowl champ Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, he won 2 Super Bowl titles with Denver and a 3rd with Baltimore. That's pretty good investment on a 7th-round pick. Also tells you we didn't evaluate him very well coming out of college, didn't we?
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline.
Come on, man.
Right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find it.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Vic now. It is intercepted at the goal line. Darren Lee picks it.
What?
Fucking bullshit.
I was prepared to fight a Yorm.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best.
This is what I don't understand about this game, man.
Before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on
How are they covering everyone?
Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And this time
what are you?
Got the hook up. It's complete. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Fucking ridiculous, dude.
You don't want to get hung up
That's
on
what you get when you mess with the...
But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Fuck on the ground.
And he goes down.
When you're Warden and you get 0 takedowns,
he dumps him for a loss of 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Wow. What the fuck? Nobody's covering where they need to be covering. This fucking game just hands the other team fucking wins. Love it. So fun. 90 overall team against a 70 fucking overall team, basically. Should be destroying.
That's exactly what he got done there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
I'm just gonna go play Dom to get some steal.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold.
So I can
over the middle, and it's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The first carry for Elijah McGuire.
What is this game?
Josh Shinobi or Armbush.
Just shy of the 40. The Jets are going to use the first of their
Gonna lose my shit.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Game just fucking. I don't know where Josh is. He might have just gotten off my stream.
Darnold on first
Which
down.
one, Shinobi or
And he
Armbush?
turned it over the middle.
I don't know.
Inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now hold everything here.
I'm pissed off at this fucking game right now because it's just handing the other team wins. The AI is just fucking making me die. Love it when the computer just does whatever the fuck it wants to do.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
The fuck out of bounds, bro.
Up there, 26 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss.
Why is no one covering anyone?
Just inside the 10.
My fucking team is trash.
Before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they stop it with 11
No one's covering what they
remaining in
need to be
this first
covering.
half.
Here we go. Blue 90.
Again, Darnold.
The fuck out of here, kid.
With just 6 seconds left on the clock. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still,
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Can't see versus Armbush.
And he'll get it up past the
What the
20
fuck?
to the 22-yard line. The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half. And
Oh, get out of here, kid. Oh, get out of here, kid. Get fucked.
There's a reason you're down.
Bam, bro.
Touchdown.
You can't cover shit.
78 yards. And the Madden Elites are in for 6. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam.
Fuck out of my
And
game.
when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Kevin Green there brings him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Sanders. Fast footwork by Sanders. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Can't even fight with that.
1st down, Vic.
Where
Throw here's incomplete.
are you fucking throwing, Michael Vick?
Pick of the Cowboys there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Love how quick they can tackle me.
We get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
They know every play I'm gonna do.
That's complete to Sharp. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Rep 6 with
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10
I like how we
back as
both
that
went
sets
assassin
them up for
classes.
3rd
That's
down.
funny.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
He's not thinking it now.
Finish this one off. I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros.
I just flawlessed him.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low school.
That's not exactly what I want. There we go.
an F in the chat for that, man. Just a dodge spam me with Kensei. Just go Shaolin. Is he gonna rematch or... Oh, he is? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll switch it up on him. He's gonna expect me to go Shaolin. Oh, baby. Let's go, he's about to light spam me. What if go? Triky's going fast or slow? Go. He went Orochi, by the way. He's probably gonna light spam.
Oof.
It's a cool effect, though. Casey.
What?
I just wrecked him. He hit me once. He hit me with one attack.
Who are you playing?
Sen.
Oh.
Bitch. Fuck you. He thinks he's good. He thinks just because he beat me with Kensei, he can beat me with Orochi, dude. Stop being a pussy. Wow. He's being such a fucking turtle. He's staying like 50 feet away from me. And then whenever I try to get close, he just fucking zones. You know what, you want to turtle?
Hey, it's the coach in our Tiburon studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Go ahead.
Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Madden Elites and the Miami Dolphins.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Dolphins now as they're set to go on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote.
No game.
Run,
I did not throw a heavy. I threw a light.
Record 3 Defensive Player of the
Not
Year
a
awards back in his day. There's also the under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Chandler Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10.
I went Hito and he went Glad.
To throw, Vic. And his first pass is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pink Panther, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
Fly across the map.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes.
Watch him leave. That'd be funny. I'd laugh.
Before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
Just think about it.
Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run them.
And over the middle, this is Parker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First foray into the red zone for Miami. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
I'm being toxic.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
He went Kong.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Watch it. He's just going to turtle the
whole
game. He's going to be in full block.
Chandler Jones able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here's Tannehill. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Madden leads offense trotting out again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You can't get me with that.
Sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he comes back with one complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
White 20.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Vick. Rolling to his left. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And off the cross. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
I want to play Dominion. I want to play Dominion. Is he going to go?
The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I almost lost.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Wow.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
And they'll try the ground here with the running back.
I dodged.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll go on the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Back to throw. This will be caught at
You
about
want to
5.
light spam with Orochi? What about light spamming with Hito?
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective
He's trying to light
game,
spam me with
nonetheless.
Orochi, and then I just go and light spam him with Hito. And he can't do anything because some of Hito's light attacks have hyper armor.
In the final minute. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
So many practices we've watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
That's 2.
Another throw on second
That's
down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds Danny Amendola.
What?
He's at the 30.
The fuck?
10.
Yes!
Down
Fuck out of my game, kid.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. He's back to throw. He dumps it off to Drake. He'll be ridden out of bounds. Didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Let's go.
Now it's Tannehill. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance.
And he's got it.
What
It's
the
caught
fuck?
for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. One last shot for Michael Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first down, it's Tannehill.
I think that's my
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Lawrence Taylor able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Vic to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the
fucking game, man.
And they get the football. They'll set up
fucking just impossible to play this.
Offensively, when you see cover 2,
there's no winning against a team that can instantly just fucking intercept you as a 77 overall.
It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath
fucking
you have
bullshit.
to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Tannehill.
How? Yeah, drop that motherfucking ball, you fucking cunt.
The ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
And he lost the football.
How? Only fumble, and somehow they can... That's bullshit, dude.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like
what the fuck?
The ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about for
pussy-ass
preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. He gets this one to Boyd. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, Vic. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Vic now steps away to his left.
You had that fucking ball.
The air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the
fuck?
when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a shot
game fucking hates me. This fucking bullshit.
Wind up incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed go for it. Vic. That'll be in.
Why can't you catch?
Now showing on the clock. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great
Bull fucking
position.
shit. This game is just
And
fucking
partner,
garbage.
I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may... And he's going to be taken
The
down.
fuck
Pressure gets
out
there
of my
back at the
game, kid.
39-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure... And okay, so much for our
Fucking
halftime
volume.
break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Fucking bullshit game.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big...
I love how they can drive me
seen
back even though I do
before,
fucking
or is it
use
just
their
running
shit.
your regular offense and
I
running it
perfectly
better,
timed that
trying
spin
to
and it
create
just
an
decided,
opportunity?
nope.
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. 2nd down, Vic.
Can you
Throw right side, gonna be complete.
fucking body blocking the entire way?
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
No one can shed tackles anymore.
Inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Can't throw it to Tevye because apparently he sucks ass.
Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
There's 4 people on the other team. On their team, and there's 3 butts on my team.
Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. As we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Let's go. Base 52.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one.
2 love ringers and like under the heat up against the Shinobi.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you
Overall,
about
rep 1, rep 1
Very
love
worried about
ringer.
if you're confident in your kicker.
And
And if you
rep
got a
4
kicker who
Hito
put it through the post, you
against
feel
the rep
really
4.
good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gold is able to put it through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? In the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to flip one out here.
What the fuck?
Finds an opening past the
This
40.
game is just
As
trying
they
to
get
fuck
this
me
one out
over.
to the 44-yard
I'm really sick and
line.
tired of this shit.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Tannehill. It's caught. Stills right side.
Okay.
And he'll get
You know
it down
what?
to the 47 here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I'm not gonna deal with that.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's third
I'm busy
down.
right now. And I'm probably going to go play Battlefield, if anything.
Now Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my game.
Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game. Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was, you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3, and they got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
For the storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0.
Good morning. Hmm? Sure. What? Sure. Damn. Oh, baby. Huh?
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Elites and the Cleveland Browns.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here's Mayfield. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And it's a touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 46 yards. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the 1st quarter. Now it's time for the 2nd quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Deion Sanders as the first half is winding down. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
Zombies are annoying in this game.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
3 down. Set. Blue, landing.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
All right, here we go.
And they take a knee. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Sanders shaking and baking. Time for a break. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And a decent gain there as that takes us.
Sorry, I was talking to my mom.
And we're back now here in Cleveland, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On second down, Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Vic. He's got the first down inside the 10. He's got his man, Boyd. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was... you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3, and they got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Now a play fake here on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. he's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and boy, he's been good. He's got the tight end, Vanette, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A dump off for Davis. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
On 3rd down, Vick. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And down right around the 37. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They go play action here on 1st down. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this will be a touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Madden Elites are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. So we've hit, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They run it again with Williams. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz?
Welcome back live to Orlando as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
90, 20.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Lynch. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lynch. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3, and they got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an
Oh, that's great.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Madden Elites.
He'll look to throw.
With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Eagle 44.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And this is good. Robbie Gould knocks it through in a pressure spot. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your
Yeah. Nice. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy crap. I have not found one yet. Whoa, that was close. Oh my god. I'll take that deagle off your hands. pistol. Side deagle, never mind. I'm not taking it.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, is that what I think it is? Holy crap.
Looking gay.
I'm pretty stacked, bro. Huh? Okay, after this game. Casey,
What?
I love you.
You're gay. That's not what I meant to do.
That's not mine. It's Eddie's. Okay.
Looking stupid, Yosh. You know what? I'm gonna open 2 of these, I think.